Hello, and welcome to this week's lesson. I'm Kieran, and I will be taking you through the 6 words found on this week's social media, which contain popular English words and phrases. We look at words and phrases from everyday life here in the UK, help you pronounce them, provide an easy to understand definition, and give you a clear example of how you could use it in real life. Anyway, let's get started with our first word this week. The first word we have for you in this week's lesson is a peaceful one, and that is narrowboat. Let's take a look at the definition for this word. This is a long and thin boat which is mainly used to sail on canals. Canals are man-made waterways or routes. That's the definition, so now let's have a look at an example. The man sailed his narrowboat throughout the countryside along the 120-kilometre canal route. The second word this week is a relaxed one, and this one is rejuvenated. So let's take a look at the definition of rejuvenated. So this is when someone receives extra energy. This may be because of a good rest or some good news. So there's the definition, and now let's look at the exciting example. So the girl was rejuvenated after her long sleep. She was extremely tired during the previous day, and the sleep really helped. We now move on to the next word this week, which is practical. Let's have a look at the definition of this interesting word. So, this is something which can be done without difficulty in everyday life. The environment allows the activity. So let's have a look at the example for the definition of practical. The boy found it most practical to skateboard in the local skate park. There was special equipment available for skateboarders. The next word we look at is a happy and exciting one, and this one is Craic. So let's have a look at the definition of Craic. This is when you have very enjoyable times with your friends. These are often memorable times. So now we've seen the definition of Craic, let's have a look at the example. The girl was delighted that her friends decided to give her a surprise birthday party. They had a lot of craic when celebrating. The next word we look at is one for successful people, and this one is raising the bar. So let's have a look at the definition for the phrase raising the bar. So this is when people produce better quality work than expected. This increases expectations of the quality of future work. So there's the definition for raising the bar. So let's have a look at the example. The students produced the best work that the university had ever seen. This raised the bar for future students' work. The final word for this week is an interesting one, and this one is candid. What is the definition for candid? Well, let's have a look. This is when people talk to others with complete honesty. This is normally when they want to make something clear. So there's the definition of candid. So let's have a look at an example. The girl was candid with the boy and told him he must get his work done. This was because the deadline was in 2 days. Thank you for taking part in this week's lesson. We really appreciate your company. We will be back with more lessons each week to provide you with the most important English words and phrases. Why not check out our website and find out how you can further improve your English with our online self-study courses? We have a free 2-week trial so you can learn exactly how to use our course by the time the trial ends. Feel free to check out our social media feeds to keep up with the latest news. Anyway, thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.